Hello and welcome back to Pump with Purpose. So I am popping on to let you know I actually like pumping. Can you believe it? Like, I actually like it. Let me talk a little bit to you about it. If you hate it, I'm with you. Some days, not many days. Some days it is tough. Some days I do hate it, but I get up every day and do it because I know if I don't, I'm going to get a decrease in my supply. And I'm one of those people that if I don't do what I need to do, my supply is going to decrease. But I actually don't hate pumping. I actually love pumping. No, that may come as a shock. It is definitely about, for me, why I love pumping so much is because I am still able to provide a portion of my children's nutrients. Especially my oldest, he's a very picky eater. And my youngest is starting to be a little bit, because my oldest, I just give in and, that's a whole nother story. But I actually, even from babies, like to know that personally they need me or they don't need anything, but that they need me in a way to provide them, not just with love, not just with care, not just with attention, but also to need a portion of my breast milk. And I do say need, because I do deep down, like, I do think they need it. Like, if I wouldn't be doing this day after day if I did not believe that they need it. I don't feel like, if a person doesn't want to, I don't feel like they need to in a way that they're going to jeopardize their mental health, jeopardize like what they, want to do. But for me, I like the fact that they are still getting part of their nutrients from me. And I actually like it. It forces me to sit down for a moment when I do sit down, like, during the night or even during the day. Like, I really try, especially as I was dropping pumps. Like, I knew I had to like sit down and focus. I had to sit down after massage and do all those things, use heat, all of that vibration, massage, anything like from a tool or from my hands. Like, I got to be hands on. So it forces me to sit down and think. Yeah, I do pump and prime a lot sometimes too, but sometimes it just helps me to relax. Like, I barely sit down and do much. My brain is moving. I'm thinking about my next step, next goal, all of that. But my brain is just overworked in so many different ways. And so just wanted to, I enjoy pumping because I get to sit down and have a moment, regardless of what that looks like. Even when they were younger, I would sit down and pump and feed at the same time. Like, I was always, doing something where I felt like I could be beneficial. And then once they could feed themselves or they got off the bottle at 9 months, then it became a, like I could just sit down and have a moment. And so I actually like pumping, and I don't want to change anyone's mind at all that they need to like pumping, but I actually like it. It's actually positive for me. I have good thoughts on it. When I think back, once I'm done with this, whenever that is, and I think back over my journey, it will be a positive one. I will be able to share with people that I meet on the street or in Pump with Purpose, like, you can do this. You can be doggone successful and you can kick butt pumping. Like, you can. It's possible. I will be crazy if I say everyone doesn't have that experience. But I did, and I don't mind sharing it. I want to share it because I want people that do want to do this, that do find it beneficial, to look at someone and say, she's pumped for 2 years and more. She has, done things to be successful. I actually really, really like pumping. And I like to talk to other people about pumping to hopefully not convert them to make them love pumping. That is not what I'm about to do, or I even attempt to do. But I can make it where they can see ways that they can incorporate this into their lifestyle, that it's not as bad as it may seem. No, it is bad as it can seem. But I don't want to make it like it can't be done or it's impossible. Like, there are ways around it, and there are ways to, like, sometimes it's about like thinking positive through it can help create positive thoughts. Like, I don't want to change anybody or like negate or dismiss, like, pumping can suck for a lot of people. I just happen to enjoy it, and I happen to like to find ways to help others be able to find ways to help them to reach their goals, whatever those goals are. I meet people where they are. Like, I'm not trying to change your mind. I do want to evolve the way of thinking, that people can think positive about pumping, that they don't have to like whisper it or feel ashamed over it or feel dismissed over it or just be told, go buy a pump, go buy a popular pump. Okay, next person, please. No, that's not what you're ever going to get in Pump with Purpose. You're always going to get the opportunity to have one-on-one care that I can talk with you through it and help figure out ways to help you reach your pumping goals. So I just wanted to pop on to demystify, let people know that I actually do like pumping. I do. It's not miserable for me. It is something that I'm so proud of. It's something that I will sing to the rooftop. I haven't always been this way, but I'm here. I have arrived. Now I've arrived. And I just want to encourage, empower, and educate others to find ways to make pumping work for them in a way that will help them reach their pumping goals. So I just wanted to pop on to let you all know that I don't hate pumping. No, please don't think that. I wouldn't be doing this for this long if I actually like hated it. Like, it would not be good for anyone's mental health. Or especially not mine, if I like hated to do something and I just did it. I mean, I think that, if you, do want to provide, a way to breastfeed, then yes, regardless of what your feelings are, there can be bad days, mad days, happy days, glad days, sad days, all of the above. But overall, I do love pumping. And I don't just say like, I do love it. I do. And I'm not saying by any means that everyone should love it at all, because you shouldn't. But if you do enjoy it, it's okay. It's okay. If you do want to learn ways to make it better for you, it's okay. So please don't hesitate to ever book a session to talk through whatever you are going through. Like, just take the moment to have someone that personally cares. I care about each and every person that books a session. I care about each and every person in general, regardless if you're just following me or not. But the fact that I can like pull out of, social media or out of the internet and like have a counseling session to like talk through things, it will always be a very important thing for me, because I wish that I had that one-on-one care, that I wasn't searching Google and social media, throughout the journey to find ways to get personalized care, because personalized care comes with, booking a session with someone that specializes in what you're looking for and offers the opportunity to help you reach your goals. So I just wanted to pop on really briefly, let you know about me and that I actually don't hate pumping. I actually do love it. So until next time, we'll pump with purpose.